My name is Nancy Plager, and I'm the president of the Manhattan Chamber of Commerce, and we are the honorees of hosting this 2011 IWEC conference this year. We are extremely pleased, and we welcome you all to this evening's event. As you well know, the conference has been going on since Sunday, and I think from all of the awardees, both in the fun parts of our conference and the serious parts of our conference, I hope you all have enjoyed yourself immensely, culminating in the award ceremony. This is actually the 5th International Women's Entrepreneurial Challenge ceremony. As many of you know, we were in Cape Town, South Africa last fall and thoroughly enjoyed the conference and meeting all the wonderful women business owners from around the world. The caliber of the awardees nominated by their local chambers was extremely high, and stories of overcoming challenges, both business-wise and culturally, and growing their businesses were truly inspiring. And tonight is no exception. We are honored to have all of you join us this evening to celebrate the successes of these terrific women business owners who have come from all over the world to participate in the conference and be recognized this evening. We are also very happy to have 21 past awardees who have also joined us this year. As a testimony to the power of IWEC and this initiative, these women have traveled on their own to be with us, and we thank them and ask them all to stand and be recognized as I read your name. Grace Omi Obeng from Ghana. Grace. Nuria Basi Moore from Spain. Annie Boddington from South Africa. As you can see, Annie's pretty well known. Christina Castaner from Suarez, Spain. Christina. Carmen Castillo from the US, who unfortunately couldn't be with us, and as again a testament to some of our connections, she just flew out to England this afternoon to negotiate a very large multi-million-dollar contract. So we wish her well. And she sends her apologies that she can't be with us this evening. Donna Childs from the United States. Donna, have you made it in yet? She's probably stuck in New Jersey traffic. And Maria Del Carmen Muir, Maria. Maria is also from Spain. And Maria Del Pino Velasquez from Spain. Mary Pizarkowicz from the New York City, United States. She didn't have to travel too far. Robin Griffin from South Africa. Robin. Manawara Hakim Ali from Bangladesh. Manawara. Nancy Johnson, also from the New York City, US area. Nancy. Rosa Maria Esteva Gri from Spain. Nani Marquina from Spain. Sneh Matani from the New York City, United States area. Sneh, stuck in traffic, okay. Margaret Orakuzwa from Nigeria. Margaret. And doesn't she look beautiful tonight? Thank you, Margaret. Rosa Oriol Datus from Spain. I believe she's upstairs, making her way down. Lenny Schwindinger from the New York City, United States area. Lenny? Oh, she's stuck in 34th Street traffic. Erika Severa from Mongolia. Erika. Okay. She's also stuck in traffic. Nuria Villanova from Spain. Nuria? Okay. She had to go back to Spain. And Emily Volmer from South Africa. And we are very pleased also to have a chamber representative for this conference from Turkey. Rasha Pashan? We're pleased to have you, and we hope you take the IWEC message back, and perhaps Turkey will be involved with us next year. Thank you. So may I have a big round of applause for all our past IWEC awardees. Congratulations. are also thrilled to have this ceremony webcast, and we welcome all of you tonight who are joining us from around the world via the web. May I now introduce my New York City IWEC Committee co-chair, Sunita Bajaj, representing our presenting sponsor for this year's conference, MetLife. Thank you, Sunita, for your contribution to organizing this conference, and also to MetLife for their support. We will both be the MCs for the evening, and I'd like to turn it over now to Sunita.
Thank you, Nancy, and once again, welcome to all of you on behalf of MetLife at this very exciting awards ceremony, 2011 IWEC Conference. Here in the audience, I have the woman who supported us all along and made MetLife the presenting sponsor, Michelle Perigo. Thank you, Michelle. We would also like to recognize our founding sponsors, La Caixa Bank, which is headquartered in Barcelona, Spain, and the IESE Business School, also from Barcelona. It is with their continued support over the years that we've been able to grow the IWEC initiative. Additional local sponsors we wish to thank today specifically are HSBC and SDI International. They have been extremely supportive of this year's conference, and a big thank you to all our other local sponsors who've been listed in the program. I believe a copy of the program was given to all of you, so thank you. Without further ado, we'd like to introduce our host for this evening, Ms. Naina Jha, Global Corporate Relations and Business Programs of the Asia Society. Thank you very much, and we'd like to call you to the podium to please welcome everyone. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our home here at Asia Society. We are honored and very excited to have such a meaningful and exciting dynamic group of women here tonight. So thank you for letting us host this. My notes are very short because I'm very excited for your program to start tonight. We here at Asia Society are so very proud to host this important program because it really stands true to our commitment to women's development, leadership, entrepreneurship, and business initiatives. As Sunita mentioned, my name is Naina Jha, and I am the Executive Director of Global Corporate Relations and Business Programming here at Asia Society. I recently joined from Wall Street and corporate America, where I did a stint of over 15 years in investment banking. One of the reasons I came here was because of Asia Society's proven commitment to women's development in Asia, and really globally. Additionally, I'm a proud graduate of Wellesley College, an institution globally noted for its commitment to women's empowerment in all fields of work. We here at Asia Society believe in expanding the business opportunities open to women in both the Eastern Hemisphere as well as the Western. It is now often increasingly mentioned in both academic research as well as general media that business initiatives run by women are more effective, more collaborative, and often more profitable than those run by men. This shouldn't come as a surprise to this crowd, but it does to many others. In just last week's Forbes magazine, there was a piece titled, "The Women Are Ascending Fastest." I don't know how many of you read it, but the opening paragraph strikes me as very compelling. It says, "You can find the future of the world's women among the entrepreneurs who line the streets of Mumbai, Manila, and Sao Paulo. Selling everything from mangoes to homemade blouses, these women, usually considered the very bottom of their home country's employment barrel, represent the very cutting edge of progress for women in the 21st century." In that vein, we here are very excited to announce that our annual Women Leaders of New Asia Conference will be held in Shanghai, China this coming April April 19th through the 21st. This year's focus will be the role of women in a rapidly modernizing Asia. This is our 4th conference. It's always held in Asia, and the themes vary from year to year. Specifically this year, we will tackle what are the opportunities and challenges to women across business, policy, education, and leadership, whether that's in the home, in the family, in the civic society, or in business. What are the challenges and opportunities for women? And what can the Asian heritage add to this dialogue? It's not always a one-way dialogue, spreading women's empowerment, but also learning from what the unique heritage of Asian leadership has to add to this. We do hope that you will join us in April. I will be around throughout this program, so if you would like to chat about learning more about this initiative, I welcome you. And we think it's going to be a fantastic conference. I would be remiss if I didn't point out that we'd like to thank all of our Asia Society members, and to those of you who are not Asia Society members, we would encourage that you visit our cafe, our world-renowned museum, and our wonderful Asia Store boutique, which is rated one of the best in New York City. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I wish you all the best in your mission to increase women's entrepreneurship around the globe. You do have a keen supporter and partner here at Asia Society. Thank you, and congratulations to everyone.
Thank you very much, Naya, and that sounds like a wonderful conference, and if you forward me the information, I'll be happy to share it with all of our awardees and past awardees. So we'll look forward to getting that email from you. Thank you. Our next remarks will be made by Xavier Carbonell, the Managing Director of the Barcelona Chamber of Commerce, which is the birthplace of IWEC. Xavier has been by our side since the beginning, and we are very honored to have him with us this evening. Xavier.
Thank you, Nancy. Thank you to the Manhattan Chamber. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I would like to begin my speech giving my congratulations again to the awardees of this year's edition of IWEC. They have come from different places in the world, such as Australia, Bangladesh, India, Mongolia, Pakistan, Peru, the Philippines, South Africa, the USA, and of course, Spain. As a representative of Barcelona Chamber of Commerce, please let me mention our 3 awardees. All of them are leading Catalan and Spanish businesswomen in their own sectors: Rosa Clarà, Elizabeth Trallero, and Adriana Casademunt. Thank you to be here with us. This evening, I would like to introduce an important concept in my speech: virtues and qualities. Virtues and qualities such as enthusiasm, hope, the ability to reach agreements, tolerance, perseverance, and leadership. All these virtues are inherently common to the 19 women that are receiving this award today. They represent the recognition we give to good practices in business and management. As you all know, women's history has never been easy. In our society, essentially directed by men, and so it goes, it would be good if women could be heard and participate actively in decision-making. Slowly but surely, women are starting to take part in decision-making, despite certain difficulties. I'm sure it wasn't easy for our 19 awardees to be duly recognized in the business, economic, and professional sphere. It was neither easy for them to cope with their job and their private life. But no matter how hard and difficult the road may be, there is a reward ahead. Our awardees have achieved to lead projects of excellence in every sector involved. They have been able to open to international markets and to grow, they currently become successful business owners. They are the voice and the mirror that reflects thousands of initiatives carried by women worldwide. They are the inspiration to keep on looking for opportunities in a global environment. Unfortunately, their effort is not always recognized. So, is this why the Barcelona Chamber of Commerce and the IWEC are giving support to this well-deserved recognition? From the beginning of this venture, we have been willing to expand this award beyond borders. Its contribution is an understanding value not only in business terms, but also in the social and cultural fields. It's also our commitment to keep on working on our mission, which is to promote feminine entrepreneurship, the spirit of enterprise, and the presence of women in the activity world. It's with this spirit and with great pleasure that I announce today that the next edition of the IWEC will take place in the city of Barcelona, being organized by our chamber. We will be honored to greet you all in hometown in 2012 in Barcelona. See you in Barcelona next year. Thank you.
Thank you, Javier. Our IWEC chairwoman, Ruth A. Davis, is our next presenter. While Ruth is making her way up to the podium, let me just say that one of the pleasures of becoming engaged with IWEC on a personal note has been in meeting Ambassador Davis. She is a tribute to women everywhere, having served as a Consul General of the United States in Barcelona and as the ambassador for the United States to the African nation of Benin. As a testament to her service, Condoleezza Rice, then Vice President of the United States, presented Ms. Davis with an award from the State Department when Ms. Davis retired from service a few years ago. She was also instrumental in connecting the IWEC dots and bringing the founding partners together to make this initiative a reality. We thank you, Ruth, and welcome you to this evening, the awards presentation.
Thank you very much, Nancy. As soon as the balances came. I'd like to begin by thanking the Asia Society for having us here, and also to thank the Manhattan Chamber of Commerce and Nancy Plager and her staff for having organized such a wonderful gathering for IWEC 2011. And I'd like to welcome all of you here, especially the awardees, the new ones and the former ones. And I'd like to give a especially warm welcome to the family members of the awardees and the friends of the awardees who have traveled, many of them who've traversed continents to get here. And finally, I'd like to make a special welcome to the ambassador from South Africa. Mr. Ambassador, would you please stand? We really appreciate it. Let's give him a hand. We really appreciate your support. Although a very young organization, IWEC has had an extremely impressive existence, and it has even greater potential for the future. And we owe the idea of the creation of IWEC in 2005 to Adela Subirana. Adela, stand up. Adela dreamed of establishing a cooperative effort to promote international business women's empowerment. And anyone who knows Adela knows that her enthusiasm is contagious, and she gets everybody involved. Be careful as you walk out of the door. Adela was fortunate to have the backing of the Barcelona Chamber of Commerce, soon to be joined by the Manhattan Chamber of Commerce and FICCI Flow of New Delhi, so that we created this wonderful organization to help empower and advance the interest of business women. The first annual IWEC Award ceremony was held in 2007 in Barcelona, and awards were made to 3 very successful Indian women entrepreneurs. Their business represented e-learning companies and manufacturing supplies for the IT industry. The second annual award ceremony in 2008 was held here in Manhattan and was noted for increasing the number of awardees to include 3 awardees from each Spain, India, and the US, and by adding the continent of Africa as represented by Nigeria, Kenya, and South Africa. It was around this time that ISA, which is one of the top-ranked business schools in the world, offered to support IWEC with an annual scholarship for one of the qualified awardees. And we have just received the good news that the number of scholarships that ESA is going to give has been increased to 3 per year. And it is my opinion, thank you, ESA. It is my opinion that this is one of the best things that has ever happened to IWEC, because I believe that we should give top priority to professional development, to education and training, because they are essential tools for women's empowerment. In 2010, pursuant to the encouragement of Annie Boddington, a former IWEC awardee, the Cape Town Chamber hosted the award ceremony. Annie, why don't you stand and take a bow? And just listen to this. I am happy to report that the following is an indication of how far IWEC has come and what a fantastic network we've created. Listen to this. The combined annual revenue of the 26 IWEC awardees in Cape Town in 2010 was $3 billion. I said $3 billion. And their companies, I'm really proud, and their companies employed over 27,000 employees, and they represented industries including aviation, fashion, the hotel industry, biopesticides, education, manufacturing, and et cetera, et cetera. They represented some of the most influential businesses in the world. And so, here we are again tonight, about to add to our illustrious group of awardees, 19 or 21 additional extremely successful international business women. Thank you very much for joining us tonight, and thank you for all that you do to encourage the empowerment of women. You'll never regret it.
Ambassador Ruth Davis, thank you enormously for this inspiring speech. Thank you for your continued support and your guidance as we go along to build IWEC to the next level. Thank you very much. Yes, another round of applause. That's a good one. I'd like to call upon Nina Malhotra, who is the president of FICCI Flow, one of our founding members.
Good evening, friends. Ambassador Madam Ruth Davis, President of Barcelona Chamber, Mr. Walsh Nin, Executive President of MCCI, Ms. Nancy Ploger, Adela from the Barcelona Chamber, Chamber representatives, delegates, and most importantly, all our friends from the USA. At the outset, let me thank you for giving me this great opportunity and a prestigious one to witness the IWEC Award. I'm honored to be a part of this forum that enables women to dialogue and facilitate each other in coming up in their businesses. Friends, this is my very first opportunity to be here to attend the IWEC Awards. Believe me, and I speak from my heart, that I'm absolutely floored at the status of IWEC, the high quality of commitment, and awfully, awfully dedicated people that are behind this successful event. May I take this opportunity to apprise you about FICCI Flow, our parent body from where I come, and to our audience who do not know enough about FICCI Flow. It's been 27 years since Flow was conceptualized by 5 enterprising women from India. Their vision was to empower women and promote entrepreneurship and professional excellence among them. I am proud to mention that the movement since then has gained considerable movement, and you will be glad to note that now Flow has over 2,500 members and 8 chapters all over the country. It is heartening to note that IWEC awardees this year represent resourceful women entrepreneurs who have been able to stay afloat in a global economy hit by recession and thrive in a competitive and shrinking global market. I applaud all of you for your perseverance and ingenuity in such trying times. The IWEC Award not only gives visibility to lesser-known businesses, but it also provides them an opportunity to promote their businesses, access newer markets, make new business contacts, build networks, and enter into deals and tie-ups. Let me give you the Indian scenario to do your business. As you all are aware that India has emerged as a global trading giant in the 21st century. The present Indian economic growth has been significant. This is evident in the rising prosperity of India's middle class and in the success of new entrepreneurial businesses. The new buzzwords are productivity, quality, marketing, and management structure. Both imports and exports are rising, and overseas markets are being tested by newly confident Indian companies. Foreign companies sensing India's potential have also become increasingly involved over there. Economic growth has brought many positive changes in India. It provides a liberal, attractive, and investor-friendly investment climate. India has the most liberal and transparent policy on foreign direct investment among major economies of the world. Indian economy has been growing at an average rate of 8.8% per annum over the last 3 years. This growth rate in 2007-2008 was 9%. Imports in 2007 and 8 grew by 29% and exports by 25%. Indian government is giving its utmost priority to development of infrastructure in highways, ports, railways, airports, power, telecom, etc. IWEC Awards, now in its 5th year, is fast emerging as one of the prestigious awards honoring the entrepreneurial spirit of businesses in the women of today. Before I conclude, I would like to thank IWEC organizers, speakers, delegates, our friends, and future nominees and winners in the audience for being part of this historic event and for making it a resounding success. We have had very valuable speakers who have opened our minds to being receptive, adaptable, and seeking a futuristic approach to our businesses, keeping in mind the balance between home and work. Friends, we go back home tomorrow full of conviction and courage, feeling empowered, feeling enriched, and feeling inspired to take on the next step forward in our journey of life. Till we meet next year, goodbye, good luck, and God bless. Thank you.
Thank you, Nina, and thank you for, again, being a great partner from its inception. And now for the IWEC Awards presentation, the evening that we've been waiting for. As these awards are bestowed by local chambers of commerce upon women entrepreneurs who have created substantial businesses in their respective cities and countries. And as you heard from Ambassador Davis, the numbers were kind of staggering. 3 billion in revenues is a number to be reckoned with. We will be inviting the chamber executives to join us here and present the awards. It's quite an honor for these women to receive this recognition, as you've gathered by now, as you meet these women. As women have continued to create businesses and grow them throughout the globe, the competition and desire for the recognition this award brings is fierce, to say the least. We do congratulate all of you this evening, and now would like to call upon you to step up and accept your award. The way we're going to do this is we will call each of the groups of awardees to the stage along with their respective chamber representative, and this is in alphabetical order of the country or the region. So our first group, and I had Nina wait here for a reason, because our first group of awardees is from India, Fiki Flow, and their partner with the Confederation of Asia Pacific Chambers of Commerce and Industry. So let's welcome the following to the stage. As I call upon your name, please stand in that order, if you will, because your awards are being given to you with your name on it, and they are in that order. May I also invite Shipra Chatterjee from Fiki Flow to join Nina on the stage as a chamber representative. Shipra. Starting the awardees from India. Meera Kulkarni, would you please join us? Namita Raman. Manjula Reddy. Moving a little that side. Bolarama Bhatbiar. Bolarama is from Mongolia. Dr. Maria Skoro Malitao from the Philippines. Diane Thompson, Australia. Shaheen Afishan from Pakistan. And Saida Zinat Aranipun from Bangladesh. I would also like to welcome our representative from the Indian Consulate in the United States in New York, Sugandh Rajaram. Okay, would Nina and Shipra please hand over our awards? We'd like to take your pictures. This is the nice picture time, so would you all please go around and stand behind Ambassador Ruth and Xavier and come closer? This is our family picture time. As you all know, in any awards ceremony, this is a time when all the focus of the cameras is on the awardees and the audience has to wait patiently. So thank you for doing so. But it's a moment well deserved, and congratulations to all of you. Yes.
Thank you. Can I take a bottle of water? Sure. Thanks.
All right, moving right along. I'd like to invite Tijan Ibar, who is representing the U.S. State Department, Africa Bureau, and Tijan. And the awardee that the State Department nominated is from Nigeria, Yewande Zacchaeus. Congratulations again, and thank you. Representing the Lima Chamber of Commerce, Peru, is Gabriela Fiorini and Yolanda Toriani. May I please have you on stage? And our awardee from Peru, Marina Bustamante. Congratulations.
Thank you, everyone. Congratulations. And now we are moving on to Barcelona, Spain. And Javier, who's already on the stage with us, will also help to present the awards. And Javier would like to just stand over here for a moment. And also, we want to call up Adela Zubiriana to come and also present the award. The face of IWEC. Okay, and our awardees from Barcelona are Rosa Clara from the Grupo Rosa Clara. Adriana Casademont from Casademont, SA. And Elizabeth Trelero from Congosh Plastic. Elizabeth. As you can tell, we didn't rehearse this ahead of time. Our next group of awardees is from South Africa. We would like to invite up to the stage Ibrahim Rasool, who is with us from the embassy, the South African Embassy in Washington. Ibrahim, please join us to help present the awards. Also, George Mangeni, are you with us this evening, George? Yes? Okay, thank you, please. Also, Viola Manuel, who's representing the Cape Town Chamber of Commerce, and awardee. Thank you for joining us, Viola. All right, and now to the South African awardees. We have with us Valerie Mentz from Greystone Trading. Valerie. How many family members did you bring, Valerie? Barbara Vandenbosch from Vintage Group. Barbara. And Susan Huckster from Le Quartier Français. Please. Congratulations, ladies. And last but not least, our final group of awardees this evening are from the United States and specifically from the New York City region. Sunita, may you please join me here? We represent the Manhattan Chamber, the United States, and hand the awards to our awardees. Bonnie Schnida from SoundSense LLC. Bonnie. Diana Radel from Deer Isle Capital, LLC. And Sandy Webster and Peggy McHale from Consultants to Go. Oh, what happened to the U.S.? Oh, there we go. So let's give a final applause for all of these dynamic 2011 IWEC awardees. Congratulations, ladies. Woo! Every year we pick a word that embodies the theme for the conference. Last year in Cape Town, we picked an African word, Ubuntu, which means I am because we are. This year, we have picked a Spanish word, relaciones, meaning relationships. And that's what all of these wonderful women were here to do during this conference, establish relationships, grow their business, and that's part of the mission of IWEC. So I would like you all to this is our final chant for our conference, relaciones. Relaciones, relaciones. Thank you very much. And thank you once again to our New York City IWEC Organizing Committee, to all the sponsors, the goodie bag suppliers, and others who worked so hard to make this happen. I would like to acknowledge especially the hard work and dedication of my chamber staff who worked long hours to make this happen, in particular to Katarina Ruckelshausen. Katarina, are you back there? Hey, step out. Just snuck out the back door. And especially to Frio Salzberg, who's Associates for Projects and Research. Frio, where are you? And Carrie Kim. Now, Katarina is working with us. She is from Germany. She was formerly one of our interns at the Chamber and has now joined us and has a full-time position as our program director. Frio is from Norway, and he's with us for a short time for an internship, and this has been his project. So I've told all of them this is great planning for their wedding, so they'll be able to. He said, I'm not getting married then. No. And also Stephanie Anderson, who our event coordinator, is from Denmark. And Stephanie has also been just a terrific help for us. And Carrie Kim is from Korea. So you can see that our staff embodies a global perspective, and we really, really thank them very much for all of their hard work and effort. They've been outstanding in their respective roles, and again, we thank them profusely. And I know they ran out of the room so they didn't have to be recognized. And finally, thank all of you for attending. We now invite you to join us for our reception, which is taking place upstairs on the main floor in the lovely Asia Society Garden Court. And we hope you take this chance to network and meet these truly wonderful women. And again, we thank the Asia Society for hosting this morning, this evening, and also for their support throughout the IWEC family and the editions for the last 5 years. They also hosted our 2008 conference events. So we very much thank the Asia Society. No, I'm not looking over there. Okay, thank you all very much. We're on to the Garden Court. Congratulations, all of the awardees.
Nancy, Sunita, and all the committee, Manhattan Chamber, and the intern. We'd just like to say, wow, you guys have been unbelievable. What an amazing, amazing conference. You've really put together quite a show, and we've loved every minute of it. And clearly, as you know, we love New York. We hope we'll be back very soon. And thank you very, very much from the Cape Chamber of Commerce, Cape Town Awardees, Barcelona Chamber of Commerce, Barcelona Awardees, Vicky Flo, and their awardees. Thank you very, 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 very much, girls.
Dear Nancy, that is only some little words, but with a big heart, saying thank you so much, Nancy. You have done a very wonderful work. IWEC is growing up, and you are one of the first to contribute like that. And, you know, I have a little history with Nancy. When she came to Barcelona, we have been to go to see Don Carlo in the Opera House of the Liceo. And then there is a fantastic area that you remember probably in Don Carlo, when Don Ricardo and Don Carlo know that is the last time that they are going to see each other. And then there is a jury, fantastic, that they say that they will maintain the love and the friendship even after forever. during the life and after the death. And then when we meet each other, we say always like that. So, Nancy. Thank you so much.
Friends, I'm back again to say once again, it's been a wonderful, wonderful conference. We've enjoyed meeting each one of you. And on behalf of Vicky Flo, may I thank you once again for making this a wonderful trip for us. I wish the awardees all the success, and we hope to see all of you back again as past awardees, along with the new ones that will be here next year. Thank you once again from all of us, and all the best. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I know that Sunita and I really appreciate this respect, but again, this goes to a staff. It goes to our IWEC committee. May we ask all of our IWEC committee members to stand and be recognized who help us all to put this together. Come down for a group shot. Come on down.
Come on to stage.
We're going to take a stage. Come on. Come on. IWEC committee members, please come down. We want to take a photo. And all of our awardees and past awardees, we're going to try for one giant photo. So let's give it a shot. Okay, yes, please. Just the committee, and then all the awardees and the VIPs in the first 3 rows come up for our photo. We'll try it. And all of you, please make your way up to the garden court for our cocktail reception, and you'll be able to say hello to everyone. Thank you again.
WWW Manhattan CCTV.